comfortably with your baby on the bed. Putting on some soothing music will help here. But the music should be soft, as you are going to be talking to your baby during this entire interaction. Now it's time for some fun with your torch. Allow your child to explore the torch. And yes, baby might put the light directly in its eyes, and so the torch should be soft light. Now show different ways to experiment with the light. Put the light on your child's palm, on the bed sheet, and look how the light gives different shapes. Put the light on the wall and say light. Then switch off the torch and say dark. Repeat this a couple of times. Yes, now move the light as if the light is coming closer to baby. Look how baby will want to touch it. Baby thinks it's an object. Now try to put the light on the ceiling and watch how baby looks up and tries to grab it. Move the light to make it interesting. Look how baby tends to call the light with its hands. Now take out baby's favorite book and shine the torch on the different pictures. Baby will enjoy trying to grab the reflection of the light. It's like a moving object for your baby. So you thought that science is only taught in schools? Well, you're in for a little surprise as you watch your little baby experiment with light and dark in this lovely Born Smart interaction. Your baby enjoys spending time with familiar adults and will babble spontaneously to show emotions of interest, happiness and security. This Born Smart interaction will expose your child to a novel experience, that of light and dark.
You and your baby will really enjoy playing this game. There's a tremendous sense of awe and wonder from the child, which is something that we must remember about childhood, is because a child is learning everything from the very beginning, there are some things that will provide a magical experience, something where the child experiences this intense awe and wonder, to look at something and say, how does that work? How does that happen? And as adults, we need to remember, we have learned all of this. And if you can take yourself right back to a point where a light on the wall can provide that kind of stimulation, then you will see what a valuable experience it is for your child. It's a very natural reaction for your child to want to capture the light. So you see in this interaction, the child is crawling towards the light and trying to capture it. And in the book, she's trying to place her hand on the light. This is going to teach her so much about the qualities of light, which is all about early science. Fun interactions like this ensure that the learning part of the brain is being stimulated alongside the bonding parts where a relationship is being formed, and all of the senses are engaged. When you can bring these things all together into a game like this, then you will set your child up for a lifelong love of learning.
Brain research says that experience shapes the brain. This means that the more new experiences you give your child, the more neurons would be activated and more pathways in the brain would be generated. And when you repeat these experiences, these pathways which were created get strengthened. So, as parents, our duty is to give more and more novel experiences to our child. And this Born Smart interaction does just that. It is a book and a torch activity. Here, a parent needs to understand that the torch needs to be safe for the child, which means the light of the torch should not be too bright for your child. But what the child enjoys in this activity is this lovely marveling of light and dark, shadow, and then reading a book and looking at the pictures with the light of the torch shining on it. An amazing experience for your growing baby and definitely positive for your child's brain development.